A broken formula on the hike in small savings rates. Last Friday, the government increased the returns on some small savings schemes for the first quarter of 2023 by 20 basis points to 110 basis points, or 0.2 to 1 percentage points. These will kick in for 8 of the 12 small savings schemes where small investors park their household surpluses through banks and post offices. A similar selective hike was effected for the previous quarter too, after a long 27-month pause in small savings rates, but the range was minimal at 10 to 30 basis points and only applied on 5 schemes. In the latest review, the highest rate hike of 1 percentage points has been granted only for 1, 2 and 3-year time deposits. For other schemes, the increase is more nominal, 40 basis points for senior citizens and monthly income schemes and just 20 basis points for the National Savings Certificate and Kisan Vikas Patra. Returns on the popular long-term savings avenue, the Public Provident Fund (PPF), have been left unchanged at 7.1%, prevailing since April 2020 when they were slashed from 7.9% at the onset of the pandemic. Neither is there relief for those investing in the Sukanya Samriddhi account scheme, launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in January 2015 to encourage families to invest in the education of girl children and save for their marriage expenses, under the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign. For the October to December quarter, the Reserve Bank of India had estimated that the returns on the PPF should have been 7.72% and the Sukanya Samriddhi scheme at 8.22%. Having adopted a formula-based approach to resetting small savings rates every quarter since 2016, the government must not resort to selective implementation. There has been no perceptible easing of yields on government securities to which these returns are supposed to be linked, in the last quarter of 2022. Perhaps, the decision to offer the highest gains for shorter tenure deposits is driven by the government's debt management planning, but the status quo on PPF and other schemes is not fair to the risk-averse middle class. Investments in PPF, for instance, are in any case capped at 1 rupee. 5 lakh a year and overall deposits are far lower than bank deposits, if boosting the latter to ensure healthy credit availability for industry was a concern. Inflation in general has been elevated since the 2020 rate cuts and was above the 6% tolerance threshold through most of 2022, accompanied by sharp interest rate hikes. Households have also grappled with income losses and higher health expenses through the past 2.5 years and deserve better.